You guys, I hope you saw it last night. Okay, so last night on CNN, they did a special on the Murdoch murders, and Mandy was there, and Liz was there, and Eric Black. Everybody was there. I was like, oh, let me get ready. The gang is all here. Well, it started in the middle of the night. So like by the middle of the night, I mean 8 p.m. from 8 to 9. And that's kind of my bedtime. So I fell asleep. But smart cookie that I am, I taped it on my DVR. And then I got up early this morning and watched the part that I slept through. So I'm here with a cup of coffee and the Tom and Jerry pajamas, not even dressed yet. I should be at the gym right now, but maybe later. Anyway, I'm here to give you a full report. The bottom line is that there's not a lot of new information on most of these cases, but the Stephen Smith case had a lot of new information that I was not aware of. Additionally, they had like friends and townspeople from down there in the Low Country. And so you sort of got a sense of the Murdoch family and all of their history and how they were considered in the town and then how they're considered now. There is a big difference. This is the thing that I had not known about the Stephen Smith case. And that is that when Stephen Smith's body was found, that Alex Murdaugh and his brother were there on the scene like that, which tells me those kids were probably involved. I mean, we kind of already knew that. And then CNN kind of said the quiet part out loud. And that is that it is believed that Stephen Smith, a gay young man, was having a relationship with Buster Murdoch. Some people had sort of whispered about it or hinted about it. I said it outright because I don't think there's anything wrong with being gay. But they talked about that on the CNN special, but the fact that those Murdoch brothers were there immediately while the body was still on the scene, like it was still an active investigation, and they were down there, which tells me those boys got in trouble and called up daddy and uncle and Nim and were like, help, get us out of this. And so that's what the brothers were doing, including Randy Murdoch, which is a name we have not heard a lot about. I mean, we knew he was Alex's brother, but we didn't know he was all in the mix like he is. Apparently the Murdochs are a crime family, a crime syndication. We knew Alex was bad. We were giving the side eye to some of those other relatives. But sometimes I'm starting to think when I hear these stories, is it like Tony Soprano, where everybody knows, but everybody pretends not to know, and you just spend the money and drive the fancy car and do the things and ignore like all the shenanigans and dead bodies? Here's the other thing. There are 5 mysterious murders that we know about associated with this family. Now, think about your family tree. How many mysterious murders are associated with your family? There are not 5 associated with mine. I don't even think there's 1 associated with mine. I'm trying to think. None. And I have a really, really big family. I have 18 first cousins. My husband has something like 35 first cousins. No mysterious murders at all. And in this teeny town, in this small little family, 5 mysterious murders? Y'all need to go to prison for something. Also, Russell Laffitte, Mr. Like, oh me, oh my, Alex tricked me. They went more into the details about his case and his financial crimes. Honey, I was shocked and appalled. I tell you, shocked and appalled. Now, his trial, Russell Laffitte's trial, is coming up in November. And so hopefully he goes down for his financial crimes. I mean, financial crimes, you tend not to go to prison for that long. But honestly, this case is so big, they're saying that if it goes like on TV or whatever, this will be the biggest case since OJ. Can you imagine? The Low Country, the biggest case since OJ. Also, I live in a medium-sized town. I'm from a big town and I live right next to New York City. So it makes me wonder, like people go, oh, New York is so unsafe, but we don't have no mess like this. I mean, you'll see like a little pocket of something here and there, but this long systemic a family, I mean, if you don't count the mob, like they are outliers. Hopefully these folks, the Murdochs, are outliers in South Carolina and in small towns across the country. The small towns, I'm looking at all of y'all with the side eye. Here's another interesting fact. Well, here's another interesting opinion that I personally happen to hold. So when I knew I was falling asleep and I went to set my DVR, I recorded the episode that I was watching, and then it said Murdoch, influence of power or power of influence or something like that. And I was like, oh, let me just record that too. I'll watch that later. So when I went to watch it this morning, different Murdoch family. It's about the Rupert Murdoch family. Now, we all know that they are questionable and all kinds of stuff, but I was like, is Murdoch now one of those names that's ruined forever? Like Wayne, you know how like all those people on death row, like there used to be a bunch of people on death row with the middle name Wayne, and so everybody was like, ooh, what's going on with the name Wayne? Or Peterson, like Scott Peterson and Drew Peterson. There's like a lot of murdery Petersons. So Wayne is ruined, Peterson is ruined. Is Murdoch now also ruined? More will be revealed. Okay, since I skipped the gym to watch the rest of this episode, now I gotta go do some yoga on my living room floor. All right, you have a great, safe day and try not to get murdered. And watch out for people named Murdoch. Bye.